All right. In this video, I'm going to perform a source code install for MySQL. It is the source code. It is 5.6. Yeah, and so let me first log on to the server. Okay, so I'm gonna SSL into this server. So I'm gonna be the root user. The server name is h1. So any terminal simulator you can use. I just use the Sigwin on the Windows, so you can use some party or whatever, security, CRT, Texia, whatever you have. Okay, mobile Xterm, something like that. Okay, I'm in this server. So the document I'm going to use is this one. Install MySQL from source code. All right, so this is the file I'm going to use. Let me open it. So basically, install MySQL from source code or build or whatever. So if this is a brand new server, you're gonna have to do some like kernel change. Actually, for any database server, you need to follow the database vendor's recommendation to change the kernel this way or another. So I'm also going to disable this SE Linux, maybe firewall as well. But anyway, this has been done ahead of time. Also, I already download the source code. This is the version. I staged it into a /temp. Any directory you stage your software, and it'll be fine. Okay, as said, okay, so let's take a look at the syscom config file. See, this is the setting. This is probably the Oracle setting, but anyway, doesn't matter. They are very similar. So let's see SE Linux. So it's disabled. So on this server, I already have something running. So basically, there's a default instance. MySQL instance is running. That is from previous. I used yum to install. So actually, let's see. You can see I can actually do a connection. So let's see. Just do it. Yeah. See, I can connect the database on this server. So local connection. All right, I'll leave this instance alone. So I'm gonna do a separate install. So basically on a different port, on a different location. So let me open this file again. So basically after this prepare, we're gonna start the build. So the build, let's see. All right, so first we're gonna create this MySQL user, but since it's already there, so I just skip these steps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to /temp. Okay, this is the one. It is downloaded. So I'm gonna unzip it. And then I'm going to copy that file here. So I'm going to use this file and do the install step by step. So, okay, let me just. So in this way, it is will be clear. So which step we are at? Okay. So this is a paperwork, so I'm gonna just remove all of this. So we also done this unzip, right? So this is also done. So I'm gonna, cd to this directory, so that's fine. So I already, MySQL created. I also gonna skip this one. So I'm gonna create some directories to hold this new install. It's not go to the default. So this is customized. So it's easy. In certain environments, it's easy for us to manage because everything is separated into different directory or mounting point. For example, like the data, you can put the data in the fast disk log, or like whatever you're comfortable with, like a log file, you know, because the log is mainly like write intensive, so you can put log to certain like separate hard disk, So in this way, also it's good way, for the backup recovery strategy. All right, so I'm gonna run this script. So that is basically I'm gonna run the create these directories. Okay, it is created. So let's go back to this. So this step is finished, right? So it's finished for directory. Then the reason for this, you see, I created this directory. It's called MySQL. So this directory, like a base, is basically the software code, and data is for the database file, and the log, it is for the log file, database use, and also temp for like query something, the temporary tables, um, on the disk sort, something like that. Okay. For mission critical database, probably it's good because you can separate those things. And all right, let me go back to this file or script. So basically, I just do step by step. Every time, if I need to run something, I just run this script. So I put the exit here. So each time I only run a small section of the script. Once it's done, I move to next section. So this is some like packages needed to be installed, like dependency. So okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and run this script again. So and probably it's going to be quick because I already did this install, so there's nothing to be updated. So and yeah, it's all nothing to be upgraded. So that steps is if the new machine, you're gonna take a while, like a minute to download the packages and install on your computer. So after this is done, so I'm going to do the compile, and also after compile is completed, so I'm gonna do the make. So let's see. So I'm going to go to the directory. So this is the directory. It has all the source code. So here we're gonna do the installation, the compile. So let me move that the file here. So then I'm going to run this script from the current directory. So this is going to be the used CMake. Let me explain it back. So basically, it's a CMake. It's a maker directory. So CMake, you see here. So make file. So here is where I'm going to put the executables to MySQL base directory, and then some it's going to be the options like character sets, collation, and also let's see, like what kind of engine you can come with. You see my ISAM engine, InnoDB engine, archives engine, Blackhole engine, and so on and so forth. So then it is the pro number. Yeah, it's right now it is because pro number you can always change it later. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna run this script, to compile. Let's see. I'm going to run the script. Okay. So this is the thing like this like if you like had like experience with C programming or any other program language, it's going to be compile and then the machine code. So it takes a minute also to complete. Let me just go from another window to, oh, it's done. All right, so let me go back to the script. So this session is done, so I'm gonna just remove it. So I move to next one. All right, so now it's going to be make, and this probably take like 20-ish minutes, 20 some minutes. So I'm gonna after I run this command, I'm gonna like pause a little bit, so basically, yeah, I let it run for a while, okay, and come back in like some minutes, okay. All right, it looked like the compilation and the install is completed. So let's go back to the window. So let's remove those are completed. So now we are going to initiate the database. So let's see. So basically, what you can see if we go to MySQL base, you see this is things are installed there. So okay, same thing. Let me just run this script again. So this is going to be MySQL install DB. So I need a my.cnf file. So also the user is going to be MySQL and the base dir and the data dir. Okay. Before I do that, I think I need to do two more things. One thing, let's see. We can do this later, but I do need one more step here. Copy my.unf and change the ownership. Yeah, okay. Let's just move this up. So I'm gonna change the ownership. So, all right. So let's see. Where is my my.cnf? So basically, I added a very simple, just you see a few lines. So basically, you see it's where the temp directory is, where the log directory is, and where the InnoDB directory is, and so on and so forth. It's It's very simple. Oh, I think I also need to add two more things. Let me see another one. So this is a longer one. So yeah, I think I need these two, visitor and data there. Okay, let me add my SQL again, and all right, let me edit this file, adding 2 lines. Okay, so also you notice I'm using a different port, so because I already have an existing instance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this file to, let's see, to MySQL base directory, because there I'm going to use this to start it up. Okay, so let's go back to this one. So the copy is done. Let's also I'd like to change the ownership of that directory so that MySQL to own user to own the directory. So let me do a more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just change ownership of the whole directory. Okay, it's done. So let's go back to move these things, then move to this section. Okay, so I'm going just to run this script, and you see it's running with bootstrap. It may not be ready. All right, it seems working now, right? You see, I run this script basically to initialize the database. So after that, we need to change the root password. Okay, so this is the well we are going to use. You see also standard says you can alternatively run this MySQL secure install. That is another way. So all right, so let's continue. Let me edit that file again. So that means this step. Initialization database is done. So I'm going to remove this line. So I'm going to move forward to these 2 lines. So first, I'm going to start the database to see. Yeah, let's start the database. Okay. So I'm going to just cut and paste it here. Okay. So because I want to see if see, it seems started, right? So it's just there. So let me do a Control Z. I'm gonna to put this background for now. So, and then next step, I'm going to just say reset the root password. So basically, I use this nowadays a standard with lower uppercase, special characters, and numbers. Okay, that is all right. That is set. All right, let me go back to the script again. You can call the script or just a document so it follows. So password done. The database started, MySQL started, the database and password changed. Now we are going to test the connection, okay? Let's do the connection. So So what I'm going to do is, let's see. See, I connected, right? Okay. Also, if you want to check the port, I think you can also check the port. Let's see which port is running on 330. You see, I have two. One is on the 306. This is the default, and this is the one I'm running 307. Also, if you look at the process, right, let's see, MySQL. This one was the default instance. This is the one I just installed. So you can install as many instances you want. Depends on how many memory or CPU, how big your database is. Anyway, let's go on. So let me go back to my script. All right, so next, I'm going to create a user and test remote connections. Okay, so that is the user I'm going to create. So let's see, go back to the login screen. So grant all to DBA1. So all right, so create. Now I think right now you can, instead of log on root, you can also log on to this user, right? Yeah, because I've just created on the same as. Oops, it's not working. Oh, this is a remote user, so that means you have to specify the host name. Hmm? Let's see. Is this something to do the firewall things? Anyway, let me see. If I do a telnet, I don't know if telnet install. Telnet H1, so this is basically troubleshoot, right? So let's do some troubleshoot. Okay, the firewall is fine. It should be no problem. So it says let me exit and let me run from my remote to see if I can connect. Let's see, it's going to be user DBA1. No. Oh. There's something there. All right, I think I find the problem. So this is the port, the port is different, so you have to specify port. Also, this is a remote user, so we have to exit. So we try to connect from remote user. Okay, so that is, I'm connecting from my client, my laptop to the machine. So you see, host name, DBA user, and so I should be able to connect. No, oh, the port, got the port number. Anyway, so let's see the port number. So it's connected, right? All right, so let's see, select add that version. So this is going to be 5.6. Say 5.6.37. And if I want to connect to another one, that the default one, this one should be, I don't have the DB user, so I think I have a root user. No. Let me try if I have a DB user. DBA1. No, it's a root user. I'm pretty much sure. Probably it's not. It's probably this one. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be 5.7, I think. All right, that's end of the source code installation of MySQL, and and all right.